always goes the same thing. I'm going to talk about the actual Z souls a little bit. A lot of people like to say I'm either Kaimi or Piccolo is the best one, or Bahaha, Android 20 is one, I got your energy. That one was glitched out, and I believe they fixed it. It was kind of bullshit, but overpowered too at the same time, but they fixed it, so I believe. But I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to tell you which one's the best, depending on your character. Now, Earthlings, I believe, regenerate ki unnaturally, and Namekians restore their stamina a lot quicker. Well, Saiyans, on the other hand, which are my personal favorite, I watched Dragon Ball Z since I was a kid, etc., etc. But ever since the whole time I was a kid and everything, I watched it, so I don't watch none of the other things made. I don't like GT either too much. It's kind of crappy, but everybody tends to be a fan of, well, I have it in mind, so I have like 6 of them. Everybody's a big fan of it because it regenerates your life. Yeah, you could be the chicken shit way and do that, but a little bit of life ain't nothing. They're gonna keep running from you, blah blah blah. It's really annoying. And people like to go with, I'll start in the beginning. These are your basic ones, not too good. These ones I think were given away after the first update or something. No. Alright, now if you're a team player and you and a bunch of buddies suck and you're really low, one of you guys should play with TN Please Don't Die. Meaning if you die, everybody gets your Kia back up. It's okay to use. It is. Alright, I've never really looked at these too much, but if you're also a melee combat or a Kia and you want just to always take the upper hand, Guldos, inflicting damage may paralyze the opponent. That gives you time to keep fucking spam the shit with your melee attacks. Oh, no. No, this is something basically saying you want to die. You don't want that. You need this one to get the Android 20 where you get the live thing, but it's not too bad. Well, let's get down to the better ones. Now, Might As Well is a great increase to ki and stamina recovery in this game. It means it goes skyrockets. If you're a melee person that likes to use the supers a lot, this is one that you probably want to use. Now, this one should only be used for if you have a Super Spirit Bomb. It's part of the first DLC. But what it does is increase your stamina by 4, basic attacks by 4, strikes down. If you're a Kia person, it's great. But when you activate Super Spirit Bomb, you never get hurt. You don't take damage at all. So you can spam it quick, fast, without taking damage. If you're Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta makes it even better. You never run out of your Kia, and you just keep spamming it till they die. Now, I'm doing fine, and that's how I fight, are 2 of the same ones. They're both the same thing, except one little small difference. One, a gradient increase to strike specials, and the other one's a normal attack. Now, either way you go is okay, but if you're Saiyan and you focus on ki, it's ki, not kai. Everybody likes to say kai, and that pisses me off, but it's ki. I don't know why it said that way. Kai is K-A-I. They kind of made a deal on it when they read the Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's ki. But on the ki for Nova Shinron, it's Nova, no matter how it's spelled here. In the GT series, his name's Nova Shinron. Ellis, I think it is. But a great increase to normal attacks powers again. If you're a melee fighter, this is the one you want to use. It's really great. It activates when you're almost dead, and it brings you about to, it kicks up maybe 1/10 of your health added on. So it's okay, but you have to get down to get it activated. Now if it's just okay, but what it does is it just increases your attack power, and your basic attack's already up, so it puts your basic attack up probably 9 spots. You see the 4 on the basic attack, plus the great increase. I think great is 5. Great has to be the max. So it boosts it up 9, it keeps your stamina up to 5, but your supers go down to 4. If you don't use Ki Blast, that's fine. Now I'm doing fine. Strike special is getting up instead of strike attacks, but your Kia goes up 5 and your blast supers go up 4. So if you're the Saiyan, I'm doing fines for you. If you're the Kia person, I'm doing fines for you. If you're melee, that's how I fight. Now, Saiyans, honestly, you want to go Ki because they get a bonus to their Ki. Now, I want to get down to it, but I want to let it go slowly a little bit. This is good if you have people that suck and they die, but warning, your health goes down, so does your strike attacks. Now this one is a kamikaze one. A lot of people think it sucks because it takes a lot of life away. But if you mix it with Riot Javelin, Bardock's move, it's really great. You use your life away, have some regens, like Reagan's and some I don't sit there and heal my own life, that's kind of pointless, you heal everybody. But you use it to your life slow, and then you keep spamming Riot Javelin with Super Vegeta 2. Riot Javelin gets a lot of damage increase when you have low life. It is, with this, Gatling Gun and Riot Javelin is great against computer, but don't use it against PvP. He will get handed to you. Now 18 and 17 souls are exactly the same too. It's just like I'm neither Piccolo or Kaime, Blada Blada. But you don't regenerate life, you regenerate your Kia. One gets attack power, one gets a large decrease when Ki is at max. So you get your defense up. But I go with either one, you have to have your Kia maxed. And your Kia constantly regenerates no matter what. So if you're Earthling, it's useless, don't use it. If you're Saiyan, Boo, Frieza, it's perfect. Everybody wants that regen Ki, but it's slow, it's not fast. Alright, so let's find another one. There's only a few that are really right here. This is the big one I want to talk about. Health slowly recovers when Ki is maxed. When stamina is at max. This is like for Piccolo or Earthling. Saiyans use a lot of Kia, especially if you're a Kia fighter. I honestly consider this the bitch Z-Soul of all. Yeah, you got your life, but you can also sit there and use life. I think it should be banned from online play because there's so many things for it, and it's really the chicken shit way to play. If you're gonna play like a gamer would, you're not gonna sit there and want the easy way. You want the challenge. You want to be proud of what you've done, not sit there and say, yeah, I'm a little twat that sits there, has to use the easy way out. But my personal favorite, and I think is the best one, is Vanish Forever. I made a video and I talked about it a little bit, how to get it. I'm your brother and it's currents for you. But in order for this to work, you need Heat Dome Attack. Heat Dome Attack is a hard one to hit with, but hit him 4 times with the melee, then activate it, and you got the hit. It does it greatly, increases all stats. No, it increases all stats, so that's about 2. But the ultimate skill is great, so it's another 5. So you get 5 onto your ultimate skill, which, as you can see, it doesn't show what it is. Plus, it gives you plus 5 on Ki Blast, Stamina, and Ki. Everybody wants Ki, Stamina. Those are your 2 big ones. Health's not really important, but Ki Blast go up. Your ultimate attack goes up, and you gain Destructive Bomb. I don't know what that is, so it's whatever. But my personal favorite, I use it more than any, and I consider it to be the best one. Now this one is a great thing. When your opponent gets killed, when your opponents are KO'd, and your buddies are down. So let's say they have low life and you're coming up to a hard part, like where you got to fight Vegeta, Go Tank Super Saiyan 3 in space. Here's a good chance. Someone has this on. This is easy to get. You do Goku's training. let your partner die, then finish off the enemy, he comes back with full life if you don't have no life things. It's really great, but it's okay. Let's see, these are all master ones. If you're a melee person, Vegeta's is probably one of the best. Every time you kill someone, your attack power gets increased. What better do you want? Frieza's right here. They balance it out. It's very strong, but you can't use your power moves until you're almost dead. Masters. Yeah, I finished all the masters. Now, one that's good against PvP, especially if you're Kia users, everybody is spawned at the Kamehameha. What TN's Master Cecil does, it means the Kamehameha, you're like a ghost to it. It hits you and goes right through you. You take no damage. Perfect. It's on DLC 1, I believe. Now, if you're a Saiyan and you want to keep your Super Saiyan as long as you can, there's one that I used for a while. It's Now I'm Mad. Wait, is it that? No, it's not that. But what it does, I'll explain what it does. I forget which one it is, but what it does is it legitimately makes your Kia recharge all the way for every enemy you destroy. So if you kill an enemy, boom, your life's all the way up. It's one of the easy ones to get. It might be a 3, but I think it's I'll Never Forgive You. I believe it's Goku Super Saiyan 1. Yeah, right here, YU. Super Saiyan Goku Z Soul activates when your enemy KOs an enemy. When you KO an enemy, Kia charges to max. Really great. But honestly, those are my opinions. Let's see what other ones we can dish out through here. Now, a lot of people use their things depending on, well, a lot of people are going to use their attacks based on theirs. Dragonfish Explosion, I've never used it, and it looks more like a basic attack and stamina. So increases power. Also, when health is lowered to a certain level, no staggering occurs. It's okay. And it's the same thing for Trunks. Bardock Z Soul, I try to get this. It knocks your health down, but it's just like a Heat Dome attack, but not as grand. A great increase to ultimate skill. Saiyan Spirit is gained. Also, activating Saiyan Spirit slightly increases all stats. So it's just another thing. Let's see, where is it? There's one big one that is right here. If I can only reach my perfect form. Now, if you have a lot of healing items and you're good at blocking, dodging, a lot of stamina, this is the Z Soul for you. Everything is increased greatly. Auto charges Kia, increased all stats, but here's the bad part. If you lose life, your stuff goes down. It could go down to -5 on everything, so your guy could be really weak. So be sure to keep your stuff up. Now the I'm Neither Kaime or Piccolo has a second one to it too. It's not as good, but a god isn't what the world needs. It does the same thing. Same thing as I'm Neither Piccolo or Kaime. So if you can't get the I'm Neither Piccolo or Kaime because you need Feel the Wrath of the Namekians. So if you need this and you can't get this, and you want the regen life, go ahead. But those are my things about the Z Souls, so there you go. Like, subscribe, tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't. I like feedback. If you have a different idea of what you think the best is, or you have an idea of how to try it out, let me know. I'll try it out and tell you what I think. Alright.